So I have some really fun stuff going on today, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. My kids have swimming lessons this morning, and then somebody purchased one of the books I was selling on Pango Books, so I'm gonna go mail that out. I have a really exciting package coming today. Very highly anticipated books that I've been wanting to read, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got. And later this afternoon, one of the libraries near my house is having a little event for kids. It's Adopt a Dino. I thought it'd be really fun to take my kids to that, so I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. We finished up with swimming lessons, and I just dropped my package off at the post office. It is miserably hot outside, but we're gonna go home, eat some lunch. My package was delivered, so I'm gonna open that and show you guys what I got. I'm very excited. I ordered 2 books that are highly anticipated reads for me, so I'm so excited to open that package. Also, I need a Diet Coke like stat. So the 2 books I got were Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I've heard so many people talk about how much they love this book, so I thought I would give it a try. And then I also got City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I read City of Bones a couple weeks ago. Loved it. It was so good. So of course I had to pick up the second one. And then over the weekend, today's Monday, so Saturday, I went to our downtown area with my mom and found a cute bookstore. So of course I had to support a local business, and I picked up Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I have started it already. I'm loving this book. I love the FMC of this book. She's just like such a people person, and she's happy-go-lucky and like looks at the bright side of everything. And I'm very excited for that book. I read Book Lovers like 2 days ago. I rated it 3.5 stars. The FMC, I liked her. She needed a lot of therapy. That would have solved like all of her problems. Also, her sister Libby was so annoying and immature, and she drove me crazy. And she also called the FMC sissy the entire book, and for some reason that made me enraged, and I hated that. So that was a 3.5 star read. But this one is looking like it's gonna be a 5-star read. This one is so good, which I've heard a lot of people talking about. Book Lovers is their least favorite Emily Henry book. So I'm not really too worried about that being a 3.5 star read. Back from Adopt a Dinosaur, it was very packed. There were like 60 kids there. This Adopt a Dinosaur was at a different library than the one that I went to in my last video. But the one in my last video is my home library, so I actually have to go there this evening because one of my holds is ready. I got a Carly Fortune book to pick up. I also have 2 more books on hold that are not ready. I have Every Summer After on hold, but I'm like 19th in line. And then I also put Yesteryear on hold, and yesterday I put it on hold and I was 94th in line. And then today I'm now 88th. So I'm guessing maybe people have just like dropped off the hold list, but hopefully I will get it sometime this year. If not, if it is still like 80th in a week or two, then maybe I'll just bite the bullet and purchase the book. We'll see what happens, because 88th in line is insane. I did not know that the line could get that long. So I'm just outside sitting on my swing reading The Great Big Beautiful Life, my current read. It's so good. Honestly, like 5 stars. This is like arguably top 5 books for me at the moment. Now I'm only 126 pages in, so I'm not even halfway. So there's a lot of room for it to let me down, but I have high hopes for the rest of it. So basically what this story is about, it's about our FMC, who is a writer who wants to write this biography about this like heiress who disappeared like 20 years ago. The FMC and the MMC of this book are doing like a 1-month trial with the heiress where they get to know her and like basically write like a sample story of the information that she's given them, and she's gonna read them at the end of the month and pick who she likes the best. The heiress is like very secretive, and like both the FMC and the MMC have caught her in lies. And sometimes I've talked about this with when I talked about book lovers, and then I also talked about this when I talked about This Summer Will Be Different. I don't like when like the side characters like are keeping a secret and they like are being secretive and weird. But in this book, because of who the side character is, I really like that she's like secretive, and we're like uncovering her family history and uncovering, we haven't even like really uncovered any mysteries with this heiress. Like she's talked about her great-grandfather and her grandfather, but we haven't really like learned anything about her or her family, like her immediate family, like her parents. So I'm very excited to see more of her life, because she's just she's an interesting character. I'm really enjoying this book. It's really, really good so far. Also, I love this FMC. Honestly, she is probably one of my favorite FMCs ever. I just love her personality. She's just so happy-go-lucky. She looks at the bright side of everything. She is just amazing. I'm so obsessed with her. So I ran to the library and picked up the book that I had on hold. It was Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. I know Nixon's out there with him. Okay, so go.
I'm gonna sneak in my shoes.
Okay.
Mom, why you not come out?
I'll be out there in just a minute. I gotta film something for my video, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I ran to the library, grabbed the book I had on hold, which is Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. And then while I was there, I kind of perused for a second. They were about to close, so I didn't have a lot of time to look around. And also my husband was in the truck with my kids because we were on our way to dinner. But I did see this book on one of like the little display tables. It's by Kevin Wilson, Run for the Hills. I saw Taylor Tippett talk about how much she loved this book. So when I saw it, I thought I would give it a go. Looking forward to those books. I think I'm gonna do a video where I just read library books, like a reading vlog, and I'll read these in that video.
Honestly, Tuesday mornings are my least favorite morning because I have to get up between like 6:45 or 6 and 6:45. And personally, I just like sleeping in until like 8:30. That's my like ideal wake up time. But I have class on Tuesdays this summer. I am a college student. I have been taking prerequisites in like my general ed classes for the last year. And then this fall, I started the nursing program, which I'm very excited about. But the school that I go to is like a 45 to 50-minute drive. So even though my class is at 9, I still have to get up at the butt crack of dawn so that I can be there on time and not be late. Honestly, being late is one of my biggest like pet peeves, and it's also like one of my biggest stressors. I hate being late to anything. It really stresses me out. But I'm not doing too much makeup today. I'm just gonna do some eyebrow gel because after my class I am going on a run. Since it's been brutally hot outside, I'm gonna go to the gym and run on the treadmill. I don't know if I've said this, but I am training for a 5K. I run my 5K on Saturday. And last week I did not do all of my scheduled runs, but the gym that I have a membership for is near my school. I get a free membership because I'm a student. So I'm gonna go there after class and run 2.4 miles. So that'll be good to get that done. And then I went to the library yesterday to pick up my hold, and my kids freaked out, specifically my daughter, because she wanted to go to the library. So I think when I get home, I'm gonna take my kids to the library again. I was originally gonna have our last muffin for breakfast, but my husband ate it. So I'm gonna eat this Chobani Flip cookies and cream. I really like these Chobani Flips. They're so good. This one, the cookies and cream one's really good. The cookie dough one's really good, and the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup one is also really good. That one's probably my favorite out of all of them. And then I'm also gonna have, of course, a cotton candy Alani, which I did see on somebody's Instagram story that they now make, which I think is a limited time flavor, but they make like a purple cotton candy. I'm gonna have to see if I can find one of those the next time I go to the store.
Alrighty, so I finished with my class and then I went to the gym and I ran like 3 miles. Now I'm on my way to the library with my kids. My daughter really wants to go to the library, so ask and she shall receive. Plus I have some schoolwork to do, so while we're at the library, I'm gonna do the schoolwork. I'm really excited. This Saturday, so today's Tuesday, this Saturday I have my 5K, which is very exciting. that I feel moving my body and like running. I just feel like just girl power, honestly. So I am back home from the library. My kids just played and I was able to sit down and work on some assignments. I got 3 of my assignments done. This summer's been really difficult because one of my classes is normally a 16-week class, but because I'm taking it over the summer, it's 8 weeks. So it's a very condensed class, and it's already a hard class. It's Bio 169, which is Anatomy and Physiology 2. So it's already a hard class, and then I just like doubled the hardness. And then I'm also taking a humanities class, which is, honestly, it's basically like a nursing orientation class is how I can best describe it. But I was glad that I was able to get a bunch of work done because it just is such a busy semester. Right now I'm sitting out here on the porch. I love sitting out here. I sit out here like every day, all day. I'm reading Great Big Beautiful Life. Honestly, I am on chapter 20. Still loving it. I still am enjoying it immensely. I have the same thoughts and feelings that I did earlier. Nothing has changed other than the fact that I just love it, which is not even a change. But I feel like this vlog has just been so chatty. I've just been a chatty Cathy, which honestly is really on par with me because I love to yap. I yap all the time to myself, to my husband, to my children, to my mother, to my sister, literally everybody. I just love to yap and talk. So yapping this entire vlog is just very on par. It's very on brand. My shower's going, so hopefully you can hear me. But I finished Great Big Beautiful Life, I think is what it's called. Oh my gosh, I was crying at the epilogue. It was so freaking good. Oh my, that is my all-time favorite book, hands down. That book was so good. The plot twist at the end, I'm gonna be so honest with you, I was not expecting it. I thought I knew what was gonna happen, but what actually happened, oh my god. And then the epilogue, how she just like wrapped it all up in a bow. Oh my god. If you have not read that book, you should read that book. But I think I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.